Hey Journey Church, hope you guys are doing well. And so I just want to come back to you and let you know a couple updates. Imagine that we're updating things again, some changes. And so a couple big things that are happening. Obviously right now we made the announcement about the mask last week. And again, we're asking people to wear masks when they come in. Once you come in and socially distance, if you choose to take that off, then just use your best judgment there. So that went really well. And I just want to thank all you guys. I know that there's a lot to be said about that and a lot of conversations and feelings about that, but for the most part everybody seemed to comply, and that made it just so much smoother and easier for us, and so we greatly appreciate that. But a couple big changes coming up, and the first one is this. We realize a lot of people are still staying home, and we're constantly trying to make online better. So first of all, no, with the sound issues and all that, we're getting all that fixed this week. We also hope to be able to offer a streaming option. So at the 10:30 or the first service, there'll be a streaming option live, and then there'll be the video again later to watch. And so we're working on all that right now, and so we'll have that updated. But the big update is this. So when it comes to registering, and the main thing we always wanted to do with registration was to make sure we had enough volunteers and kids workers. So right now, all we're asking people to do is to register their kids for the services they're coming to. And so there's the 10:30 and 11, so make sure and still on the app or Facebook register your kids. If for some reason you forget to register, just know that one of those services may fill, and once they fill with kids, we would have your kids sit in the sanctuary with you, and we'll have bags and stuff like that. But that's the main thing, is to make sure your kids get a spot. There's still a ton of spots at the 11:40, and so if you're not able to make it to the 10:30, the 11:40 always has a lot of space. And so make sure and register your kids. For now, you don't need to register yourself. Obviously, if attendance goes up, that may change, and I'm saying that because we are making changes, so know that. The other big change is this. We've been talking a lot about we thought we might need to have 3 services, and we quickly realized we don't need 3 services yet, and so we ended up taking out the 9 o'clock service. And so right now we're just at the 10:30 and the 11:15. And so we talked a lot about that, and what we found so far is a lot more people are attending the 10:30 service than the 11:40. And so we're hoping to balance out those services, plus also make it easier for volunteers. And so we're going to do something that we've never done before. We're going to change service times. And I say that because obviously if you're watching this, you probably know we change our service times probably more than any other church ever has. And we acknowledge that we know that might be frustrating and confusing to some, but we had a lot of conversations about since we're only going to need 2 services, and we probably only going to need 2 for the foreseeable future. We realize a lot of people are still more comfortable staying home, and we're glad that you're tuning in online and just with everything going on. And so we're going to change the service times starting August 2nd. So not this week. You got 2 weeks. August 2nd, going into August, times will be 10 and 11:15. 10 o'clock and 11:15 starting August 2nd. We see that being the service times for the foreseeable future. We don't think those times will be adjusted again, but that will help in a lot of ways, hopefully to balance out the services a little bit more, plus get volunteers out earlier in the afternoon. So starting August 2nd, 10, 11:15. At that point, you'll probably still have to register your kids. That may be going on for just a little while to make sure we have plenty of space for your kids. But if you have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out. We know changing the service times is not always the most convenient thing for people, but we think this will be times that will help be better for most people's schedules. And so 10, 11:15 starting August 2nd. I'm sure there'll be more updates to come as we figure this thing out, and that's what we're asking everybody. We say it every week when we start, just be patient. We're trying to figure this thing out and do our best in it. And so that's kind of the update for now. If you have any questions about anything that's going on, or any questions just about the online stuff, and like I said, we're hoping to get all that improved and better this week, feel free to email, reach out to us. We'd love to answer any questions. If you have any other ways we can engage each other through virtual things or even in person, just please let us know. And we thank you guys for tuning in every single week. We'll make sure and get this information out to you guys in several ways besides just this video. And so thanks. Hope you guys are having a great week, and we will see you soon.